Hello Virgo, and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your November tarot reading, and your energy for November is the Three of Wands. So this could be taking the first tangible step in something that you've been planning for a while, something creative, maybe a project, but just something that brings you inspiration in your life and you've already been kind of working on it. It's beginning to go in a more defined direction, and sometimes this can represent travel, potentially overseas, maybe to somewhere hot, possibly, or mountainous. All right, so what does Virgo need to know for November? Please and thanking you. Okay. Ooh. All right. So, in the past, in the background, we have got the King of Pentacles. So, I mean, this could represent an institution. I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to represent a person. But when I'm talking about another person, just know that I could also be talking about an organization. All right. So in the past, we have that leading into this, we've got a King of Pentacles energy. So someone who is generous, high status, potentially older than you, most likely male, or at least male energy. Someone who is the master of something. So they could be also a boss, or they own their own business or something like that, okay? So that's what this is about. You are coming up as the Two of Wands. So I feel that you have a choice to be made. And remember, the Two of Wands comes before the Three of Wands, which is your energy. So I do feel that you will be moving forward and making a choice. But right now you're in the planning stage, the deciding stage. What direction do you want to go? What feels right? And you're not quite sure at this moment in time. Now, this is something, even though we've got, it might have to do with like, are you going to be with someone or are you going to be alone? Or if it's to do with work, are you going to do this independently or with a partnership, okay? Because what you need to know about, or the person you need to know about, is coming up also as the Nine of Pentacles. So someone who is independently wealthy, someone who has, made it potentially from the bottom to quite near the top. The only way to make this a completely mastered is to have that security with a partnership, with a community, all right? And I do feel that this is something to do with some sort of business partnership or a loving partnership, because the energy in between you and this person is the Lovers, all right? The thing is, I feel like this other person or this institution has a lot of secrets because their outcome is being clarified by the moon. Deception, secrets, real hidden things, and I mean big secrets. So I feel that on the surface, it might look great, and maybe it is great in a lot of ways, but that might actually just be everything on the outside. So be very careful. The decision that you're going to make, the information you've received is from this other person, who's maybe, okay. Yeah, but you don't know, like there's a big secret they're hiding, and I feel like you will find it out because the outcome, we have got the Four of Swords. So I feel that you think you have most of the information, but you might be waiting on a little bit more. I wouldn't rush into anything. I would not rush into any decision, but I do see you eventually making a decision and taking a step in a clear direction, okay? But you really need to follow your intuition in this case, okay? But honestly, I would just kind of lay low for your outcome. But I mean, when it comes to making decisions, however, your outcome is being aspected by the Knight of Swords. Look, you're intelligent, you're very smart, and the Knight of Swords is representing someone who is super focused. So I feel that this is you being focused on finding answers, okay? I feel that, maybe you've got a feeling that something might not be right. Something doesn't quite stack up to everything. You maybe are being made to feel like you have all of the information, but you've just got to wait a little bit more. I mean, this isn't your first rodeo. Something's up. You are going to go out and discover it and be very direct and be very determined and be very tough, because you have the skills to find out this information, and you're going to talk to people, you're going to research, you're going to learn, you're going to investigate. So let's get some clarification cards. All right. What clarification cards for this situation in November with the Virgo, please and thank you. Ooh. Interesting. They are trying, I feel like they're trying to play you. Okay, because the energy, just let me have a cup of tea, please. I burned so much sage and it's so cold that I've closed the windows, so, excuse me. So I don't know if you can tell, but this room's pretty much filled with smoke. Anyways, Okay, so the thing is, you're a smart person. This is also in the background. We've got the Nine of Wands strength. You've been through situations like this before, so I feel like you are already wise enough. Like, I'm actually beginning to feel that this is you because you're an Earth card anyways. So look, you know that something's up, and I feel like you're just kind of waiting. You're like, something doesn't seem completely right. I'll just wait a little bit, and that's completely the right decision, but you also want to be prepared, okay? You are very practical and down to earth, so your Two of Wands is being clarified by the Knight of Discs. So I feel like you're really going to be looking at this from a perspective of risk-benefit analysis, and you're just at the stage where you're like, you want to take zero risk when it comes to making a new venture, all right? This opportunity is being aspected, or this person is being aspected by the Wheel of Fortune. You never saw this coming. It's almost like this fell into your lap. I've got to pause and just cough for a little bit off camera. All right, Ruby's decided to join us as well. All right, they're trying to play you for a fool because even though they are wanting this partnership, and remember, this could be a person, this could be a lover, okay? Or a business. It could be a scam for all we know. They're trying to play you for a fool, okay? They're hoping that you're naive and you're stupid, and obviously you're not. You're not gonna fall for this. I absolutely don't see you falling for it. Look, you're gonna investigate this and do your research with high hopes and big wishes, okay? So it's not like you're completely cynical. Yeah, I just feel like this person is like really immature, or this organization is, and I think that they think they're actually following their intuition, but they're not. Yeah, they're just like bulldozing other people spiritually. Not cool. And again, the outcome, the Four of Swords, is being please forgive me, is being aspected by the Six of Cups, pleasure. So for me in this deck, I feel like it's kind of like everything looks good on the surface, you know? Everything seems too good to be true. And because you've been screwed over before in the past, you know that that's not necessarily the case. Okay, I've just got to do one more clarifying card for the outcome. Okay, no, this is, what's the secret? What's the secret? I gotta clarify that once more. What's the secret? They're just trying to make money. Because we've got the Prince of Discs, right? And I know this is gonna sound weird, but I feel like, look, whether people are kind or not kind, I feel like they still have a purpose on this earth. And the first clarifying card was Lust, or the Strength card, and I just got this feeling of, it's almost like they go around testing people and making people stronger, which is crazy. It's like to the point where you have to trust your intuition, because that's the only way you can truly know the answers, in my opinion, okay? Anytime I've ignored my intuition, I've always regretted it. So many things have looked great on paper, so amazing. Why wouldn't you sign that contract? Why wouldn't you start that relationship? Well, if I'd listened to my gut, my intuition, which is what you need to do, then it won't happen. But I feel like as long as you listen to your intuition, you'll know that something's up, okay? They're literally just here to take money, all right? Very self-serving. One more clarification on the outcome. Yeah, okay, this is another big thing with the Knight of Wands. This is something that I've super noticed when, with scams, with people who are being deceptive and wanting you to agree to something. They will get you so energetic, so excited, so sign now, that you're like, okay, right? But you've got to take that pause. You've really got to think about it, because when people or organizations have that energy, they're desperate. And the reason why they're desperate is because they want something from you, okay? They're hoping that you won't pause, reflect, and actually take everything in and realize that huge lies, huge deception, huge deceit. Let's get some advice cards. Okay, what advice does Virgo need for this situation? Well, you will get stronger. Honestly, I don't really see it going anywhere because of you. Because you are strong. You are going to tap into your animal instinct and intuition, okay? I think you're just going to follow your instinct, and it's not like this is you've been in situations like this before, so you kind of know what's up. Second advice card, Two of Swords. Yeah, I don't see it going anywhere. I don't see a decision. I feel like they're going to want it to go one way, you're going to need time, or you're going to want it to go another way, and just nothing's really going to happen. It's just going to be a held up energetically. Third advice card, Four of Wands. This represents to me like family and backbone. So you might want to talk to some family members about this, people in your household, or even if you don't live with certain family members, ones that you can trust, that you know always have solid, grounded advice, and potentially some of the ones that helped raise you, or were you just know they've got good advice. I would talk to them about it. And the final advice card, we have got Justice. If this has something to do with a contract, I would get a lawyer, to maybe even two, to look over it with a fine-tooth comb. Also, I would get someone to maybe that has a very balanced, fair, objective perspective to look at it, but you really need to detach emotionally and really look logically, rationally, the big picture, objectively at the situation, okay? If there's any contracts, please be super careful, okay? Anyways, if you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website in the description below. Thank you to everyone who has shared my videos, to anyone who you think is helpful, subscribed, and left a wonderful comment, I'm sure. Now, if you would like I already said that. If you're still here, secret bonus card. Ace of Cups. It looks like there's a new start, a new emotional start. This could be self-love. This could be a crush. This could be someone has a crush on you, or you have a crush on someone. And sometimes this can represent a successful conception of a child. All right? Have a good month. Bye.